Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Throw your hands up. Let's get ready to rumble. Yes. Let's get ready. All they see is black venoms in my silhouette.
Young lady knew him for that long because she had stories of memories of when they were kids and just how she sat there and spoke. Ghost kept trying to change the subject onto me, and she wasn't talking about me. She was talking about the memories of her friend, her memories with Keith as a friend, and when they were kids. And you could just see the difference in the conversation because if he could share 20 years of history, seemed like he would have been able to join in with her, but he couldn't. And she lived right there in Toledo too.
Yeah. People who know him, you know what I'm saying? People who know me. That's why the stuff that they say don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've never disrespected, nor have I ever lied on Ghost. I had no reason to lie on him. Like I said, in the beginning, I trusted him because of what Shay said. Shay was the closest one to Keith. Shay know Keith's ins and outs because she was around him even more than I was. That was his woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if she tell me, well, he cool, then I'm gonna say, okay, you know it better than I do. But it just goes to show that, you know, you can't trust everybody. Because at the end, you see what the agenda was.
I see.
Money.
Always an agenda.
It's all about money. The only reason Delano was trying to make amends with me, because my brother was promising him, well, maybe if you just get along with your mom, she'll give you the cash app. She'll do this, she'll do that. Nigga, I don't need nobody to speak on behalf of me.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
If you don't have loyalty for your family and your brother, it ain't a cash app in the world that mean that much to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't. I didn't have it before, and it don't matter if it disappeared now.
Right.
I don't do stuff based on no cash app.
No, not at all.
If he had come to me, he was never denied the right to see his brother. Right. And this is what all of y'all need to know. In the beginning, he didn't want to see his brother. He only came on the scene after he met Ghost. And when he met Ghost, and Ghost was trying to play mediator between he and I, that's how Delano got involved with this. With Ghost offered him money. Man, we can make money doing this. So that's when him and Ghost tagged up. Now, if y'all think about the timeline,
it was right before.
Ghost and Delano was never cool.
Not.
While me and Ghost and Shay was all cool.
Right.
Think about this, y'all. Don't be haters just because, you know, y'all don't like, but just think about the timeline. He was never denied to see his brother. Never.
Yeah.
He never wanted to see his brother. Oh, I can't see him like that. Oh, I don't. It wasn't until he hooked up with Ghost, and I told Ghost on several occasions, stay out of my business. I don't need you to talk to my son.
Right.
My son can come and talk to me. But Ghost was playing both hands to the middle because, remember, Ghost was all about that money on Keith's birthday about the picture.
Yep.
You can get $20,000 for this.
Yeah.
You put this out, man, they gonna go crazy. Man, that cash app gonna blow up. And see, when that didn't work, he went to my son. And him being a foolish person saw them dollar signs. And he started clicking in. That's what got Delano.
Yeah. Yep.
Take that money. Save Keith all of this.
Save Keith from what?
Keith.
You know.
Exactly.
and they
Delano know. He knows better.
Yeah.
He knows better.
Yeah.
He knows better. Getting his dad and all these people. Your daddy ain't never done nothing for you. And he know it. And I would never blast his father. We all got baby daddies.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we could tell because he spent more time on the phone with the uncle than he did the dad. So that was
If
very
it was
telling.
really the uncle, because I ran into the uncle at Walmart and I said to him, "Oh, so you got something to say about me on social media?" "What? What you talking about?" I said, "I heard you was on social media and you had something to say about me." I said, "But that's cool." I said, "Because I'm not going to be like you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't going to go around and say nothing about you, whether it's true or not."
Right.
I said, "But I know where you stand." Now, I never saw it or heard it. I don't know if it was his uncle, because Delano is such a liar. You know, he's the greatest liar there is. He's Satan.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Y'all think about it. Satan knew the word just like Christ
That's true.
was the word.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
Okay? And so that's what he about. He know how to play games. He know how to make what ain't real seem to be real.
Right.
After he went, she just as bad.
Right.
Him and her belong together, because the way she played that thing with CSB, she got me.
Huh.
I ain't ashamed to say she got me on that.
Mm.
And even though my son knows the truth, he know I never saw his daughter. I never went upstairs. Never.
Mm-hmm.
How could I know her face was swollen if that girl didn't call me and tell me? How would I know that?
Right.
How would I know she took food up there for her to eat?
Mm-hmm.
And he told her, go take her some food. She took her some food. How do I know that? But he's so blinded by being a punk, basically, being a wimp. Instead of telling that devil, you lied on my mom, he rather lay up and cater to her.
Uh-huh.
She a snake, and they deserve to be together.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just going to sit back and watch it fall, because that's what the word says. Nothing you do, if God ain't in it, it's going to fall.
Right.
And it's just a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
He done move, call himself running and hiding. The little white boy told me where he lived at when I went to his house. The little white boy told me where he lived. He right over there in the same neighborhood. But I ain't got to go looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nothing from him but to just do what you do. I ain't even going to ask you to stop talking about me.
Right.
Keep it going.
Right.
But I can say this, and I'm done. It'll take Jesus to come from heaven for him to ever be in my personal space again.
Mm-hmm.
And from this day forth, he don't even have to acknowledge me as mom. You go on, live your life, raise your kids, play like you got a wife, do all that you're doing. Because I got one child on this earth, and that's Keith. And I will lay down my life for him. You can go on and be your daddy's child.
And the invite is still open for your grandchildren. It was never closed.
Oh, for sure.
I was telling the people that.
They don't know how they hurting Keith.
Right.
By not coming around him.
Right.
They think they hurting me. It don't bother me at all. Because, they was never around me anyway. The only one that has truly been around me that I enjoyed was Gabrielle.
Mm-hmm.
Gabrielle, to me, is just a good girl. She follows behind all this mess. But Gabrielle, just like up there at the hospital, she would have never come up there and disrespected me like that had not Aaliyah told her to do it. Mm-hmm. But that's what cowards do. They use those that are vulnerable to do their work.
Yes.
And then they stand back. And you see, Aaliyah didn't do nothing to help Gabrielle.
Yeah,
she didn't do nothing to help her. She just strung her along like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to say this. Shame on every last one of them. Because they all old enough to get cash apps. But they ain't old enough to make a decision that I want to go see my dad. they know that I'm not going to hurt them.
Right.
And they know that whatever it is between us, it ain't nowhere to the point where they should not be coming to see their father.
Yeah.
He asked about his kids all the time. All the time. Shay come and see Keith. You know, don't bring his kids. Don't bring his kids. But you know what? If that's how they do it, I'm cool with that.
Right.
I ain't going to make that my battle.
Right.
But I know for me, I would never do that.
Me either.
I would never, I have never kept, even though Delano's dad was a deadbeat, I never kept him away from his father.
Right.
Never. I've never kept him away from his father or from his father's family and knowing who they were.
That's right.
And to do that to a child because you don't like their grandma and they don't like me, and I don't know why, because they the ones been saying all this bad stuff about me. All the stuff I say is true. But I don't care. Like I said, 3 people for sure. Danielle will never see Keith again. You will pull the plug. Should have pulled the plug. Oh, I'm gonna make sure. I made sure he saw that video of her saying that. Because just like I said, she was a bonus mom because she's Shay's best friend. That's why she was tagging along with Shay. She ain't Shay's friend. She just was tagging along because she knew she could get that benefit. Without Shay, she wouldn't have got nothing.
Right.
She wouldn't have got nothing without Shay. Period. And I don't care what they say. I know how my son felt about Shay.
Yeah.
I know what he had with her. And if when a man go against his own mother, that's who he loved,
Exactly.
Shay. And where that relationship, like I told Shay, I ain't trying to make it or break it. I wasn't in it before the accident happened. I ain't gonna be in it after the accident happened. Y'all do what you want to do. I'm not trying to figure out where she at, what she doing, and who. I'm gonna respect exactly what she say. You want your piece? You got it. When he asked to call her, I call her. Period. And what me and Shay do ain't nobody else's business.
Right.
Period. But one thing for sure, Danielle won't be tagging in on that. I promise you that. I promise you that. She, just imagine if somebody was to say when her son got shot, they should have, I wish the nigga would have killed him. I wish the bullet would have killed him. That's some horrible stuff to say to somebody who you got a kid.
Yeah.
I'm her son's grandmother. And she would say something that vulgar to social media trying to prove a point. Hate me. That's cool. But don't go around saying stuff like that about your baby's daddy. So I'm done with it. Like I said, I don't want nobody to worry about what Delano is saying. Because all he doing is trying to hype it up so he can get more coins. That's all it's about for him is money. That's all it's about for him is money. Because he ain't doing nothing. That little title, my brother's keeper, he can take that down.
Yeah. Because this is really, not what that looks like.
It ain't even about being a brother's keeper. And anybody out there that got brothers, is this how you keep your brother?
Nope, I'd be right over there with my mama helping. I wouldn't care if it killed me to do it. I'd be right over there.
But see, now it ain't no need of it because it's been too much.
It's too much water under the bridge at this point. Yeah,
it is. It's been too much, and I don't trust him. Yeah. In fact, I don't even know him anymore, and I'm just letting him hang himself because now that I got a new paperwork, oh, believe me, tables is about to get turned. Believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Believe that, because now not only do I have guardianship and power of attorney, I have total control of everything that is his.
As
everything.
you should. Mm-hmm.
Everything.
And that was at Keith's consent.
With Keith's signature.
His signature.
Before his doctor and his lawyer and the lawyer's secretary. So tell him, quit playing. Quit playing. Game's over now.
Period. Wrap it
Period.
up.
Game's over. Y'all can take all of that old mess y'all talking about and do stuff. And I say this too. I don't trust Aaliyah anymore. For her to go, Aaliyah is the oldest of his children. For her to go and tag team with Delano on some mess that she know he on. Because Aaliyah knows the truth. I don't even trust her. You know, and when I showed Keith this video, the video of her and Delano and the things that they were saying, he didn't do nothing but cry. He didn't even really want to hear it. But I try not to keep that stuff in his presence, all that negative stuff. But like I told him, it's some things he need to know and be aware of. And I asked him, can he handle it? And he said, yeah. But he wants to see his kids. And I'm going to continue to put that out there.
That's right.
He wants to see Gabby and Genesis. He wants to see KJ, LeBron, Shayana. He asked to see his kids and Kaden. Well, he talked to Kaden every day. Yeah, so they're supposed to be coming out here. You know. Because that's what he needs. See, I can only get him so far, you guys. As far as his physical health and that, I can get, you know, he's doing that. But he needs that encouragement from his kids. He needs that light.
That would be huge, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he needs now, is that emotional connection with his children.
Yeah.
You know. And so, like I said, all I can do at this point now is pray for him that he can get beyond and understand. Because he said, well, Ma, just go get them. I'm like, Keith, I can't just go get your kids.
Right.
I said, I can't just go do that. I said, they don't want to be around me, and I'm not going to force them to be around me. If they want to come and visit, they can come and visit.
Yeah.
They know they'll be safe coming to my house, but I'm not going to go looking for them. I ain't going to go get them.
Right.
You know?
I wish they could just push whatever to the side and just come see their daddy. You know.
I wish they would too.
Yeah, spend some time with him so he can push. You know, push even harder than he pushing.
He needs their laughter. He needs to see their silliness. He needs to see all of that now. And you know, I look in hindsight, I think the biggest mistake I made was trying to establish taking care of Keith with the adults. When I should have just pressed my way through then just made and kept with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all he really asked for is his kids.
Right.
He asked for his kids. He don't ask for, you know, Danielle. He don't ask for, you know, every now and then he want to talk to Shay. He don't ask for, you know, the baby mamas. He talked to Crystal all the time. But like the ones that's absent that he don't see, you know, he don't. He talks about Tanisha, but I always got Camino. You know what I mean? So that's why he talk about her.
Yeah.
But he really wants to see his kids.
Yeah, and it's not too late.
And I really wish y'all they would come and see. And I really do. I wish y'all could put aside y'all hatred towards Granny and come and see your father.
Yeah.
He really wants to see his kids. You know, and if y'all care, if they care anything about him, come and see his kids. Y'all coming to see him don't mean nothing to me.
Right. And I'm sure you get them their privacy and everything. And You know, you ain't just sitting right there up on them, you know, letting them be able to
Well, I
talk.
mean, I ain't go. I'm not.
You're not
I'm
leaving the
not going
house.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not there to you know to scream what they do and all of this and that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna leave them in my house either. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
ain't gonna,
Absolutely.
because you know it's just been too much.
Too much. Yeah.
I mean, I can't spread my wings with them like I used to.
Right.
But for them to just come and spend time with their father, you know, sit up and eat with him, maybe, you know, take him out for a walk, or, you know, go outside with him, or, you know,
Yeah.
go take him all to Chuck E. Cheese, and
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying?
Let them enjoy him. Mhm.
Just let
So
them
they can
enjoy
sit
it.
around him and see when he's being funny. He's still cracking
Yeah,
jokes.
spend the
He's
night with
still,
him. I don't care. Come there and stay overnight with him, and whatever. You know, they're getting older now, and they can do these things.
That's
you
right.
know.
That's right.
You know. So I just hope that they will reconsider.
Yeah.
And direct their hatred towards me, but not towards their father.
Yeah.
You know.
Or
So
just
I
leave
really
it in the
don't
car.
care.
Leave it on the doorstep. Leave it on the sidewalk. Come in. Be there for your dad.
But look,
and go home.
Aaliyah did all of that stuff, Tommy. She did all that stuff, and then she came to my house and saw Keith. She was so respectable when she came.
That's what I was like. Y'all had a good meeting, you know,
We
when
had
she
a
met.
good
Yeah,
visit.
good visit.
Yeah, she Camino crazy about Aaliyah. That's my girl. That's my favorite sister, and I love her. And then she leave and go do some dumb shit like what she did. But it just goes to show she just don't have no mind for her own.
Yeah, don't be used.
She just don't think.
How is Kalino? I think it gets brushed under the rug a lot, what all you really do. And that you've always had custody of one of Keith's children that you take care of 24/7 as well. You know, and I hate that get brushed under the rug. I do remind people a lot, like, you know, because they try to make a difference in the kids. And I said, you know, honestly.
No, she never had custody of Kalino. Kalino's mother always had custody.
Oh, okay.
Of them.
Okay.
But
he spent a lot of
Kalino's
time with you.
We're very close.
Okay.
Me and Kalino's mother is very close. She is one of the most respectable ones out of all of the baby mamas. She's very respectable. She don't get caught up in no mess. Her best friends is her sisters. And so she knows when Kalino was little, it was hard for both her and Keith with Kalino because of his disability. But now he has just grown up when I moved back here to always be around me.
Yeah.
And even though me and her don't see eye to eye sometimes, she don't never take that baby away from me.
Right.
We always get through it and work it out. And that's what I love about her. She
Kalino.
She don't yeah. And he's always like it. In the summertime, her kids go with their dad. You know what I mean? And so Kalino always spend every summer with me anyway. But during the school year, when you have a child with a disability, I teach him. He's online. So I teach him online because she worked during the day. But we got a system worked out where, I do a lot with Kalino. I keep him involved with a lot of stuff. But she still have custody of her son. She still, she helps take care of him, but I should say I help her with him. But he is with me all the time. He's with me. He's with his dad all the time. Even now, it's more difficult now because, you know, it takes a lot with me queuing for Keith, and then, you know,
you guys
spending the routine that Kalino is used to having with me. You know, we don't go as many places and stuff like that. But it's all good. You know, God is gonna work it out.
Yes, he will.
But that picture that Delano took with Kalino when we were out to booth, he did that being antagonistic, you know, because Kalino had got in his ass now and told him, "You're not gonna be talking about, don't be disrespecting my granny, don't be talking to my granny." You know, Kalino got in his butt.
Yeah.
And I had to Kalino, no.
Yeah.
Come here, you step. But Kalino, he protects his grandma. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. I bet.
He do not play when it comes to his granny.
Yeah, he like a little man. And he took a picture with him and posted it on YouTube.
No, he didn't take it, but he did that being nasty.
Yeah.
That's when me and Shay was in the back in the room with Keith. We were out to Bukia, and he did that just trying to be sarcastic and nasty. Like, yeah, because I told Kalino, stay away from him. Don't go near him. You don't have to respect him. He don't respect his mom. You don't have to respect him. So then while I'm back there in the back, he go get Kalino and take a picture. But that's what Satan do.
Yeah.
His character is exactly what you see. He is the devil. He is the devil. And the sad thing is he raising his kids in that environment. They got a mama, don't seem like she even cared that the kids is over there being assaulted, being abused, mentally abused. You know? It's crazy.
I can believe that. Yeah, he said his 2-year-old be kind of like maybe you know when they at 2 they had a little moods, you know, it's common. Well, he said he don't play that. He said he holler at her. I mean, he said what he says to her. Shut up, you know. So I thought that was odd, like very odd. Who tell a 2-year-old shut up? You know, a man especially.
She's scared of him, so she ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. She make them kids go, and them kids is like robots in that house. You know, I you know what? I don't care what he do. That's
shut up.
I pray for my grandchildren. I pray that they
don't do that.
Get out of that situation soon and safely. But they gonna have to have
especially a girl and their daddy. Girl, my daddy would never. He'd have came and been, what's wrong, baby? Baby, what is it, baby? Oh, no, not at 2. Your daddy.
I bet he ain't bullying her.
Right.
I bet you that. I bet he don't holler at little Bree.
I'm a daddy's girl. My daddy would never. He'd have been looking at my mom. What did you do? Give me her.
Yep, he's scared of him. He ain't hardly gonna do nothing to Bree. You let Bree go home, go to her daddy's and tell her daddy he did something. The only one he gonna whoop on is that woman he with and his kids he got by her. That little 2-year-old is him and her baby.
Yeah.
Right now I'm talking about he married, nigga. He ain't no better than his brother. He always thought he would be better than Keith.
Right.
Because Keith had kids out of wedlock and all of this, and Keith got all these baby mamas. And nigga, you just like him. You got a bunch of babies by different women. Ain't married to none of them. So, what is he talking about? Like I said, Tommy, let him buy into the drama.
Okay.
I tell you what, in 2 weeks, we'll talk again.
Okay.
Let's see where Keith be at. Now, everybody, mark your calendars.
Yeah.
Mark your calendars. That's what y'all got to start doing. Calling him on what he say. Mark your calendars. 2 weeks. All right.
All right now.
So y'all have a good day.
You too.
And everybody, I still thank y'all for the, you know, all of the blessings y'all see in Keith way, and just know that he is recovering, and in due time, you know, in due time. Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk to you, Miss Regina. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Whoo, child. I am so glad that Miss Regina put that on the table, baby. Laid it out. Because I was not at liberty to say anything, you know. But she laid that out, baby. Okay? And anybody, Big Gina, not the little one, okay? Anybody that thought that lady, you know, things weren't together and on track. But I keep saying they chose to ignore. She been came and said Keith can write. Keith has use of both his hands. One is a little weak, but Keith can write. Okay? She been saying this. But they chose to, she lying. Okay? So, hey, pay radio. Keep paying them your money. Because that's all he wants. That's it. She been saying Keith Gold, he do all kind of shit. Y'all chose to not believe it. The people who chose to believe it, be honest. Believe that she was being honest. First of all, why would she lie? Like, it wouldn't make sense to lie about it. And then,
hey yo, what's up? This TV Killer. I hope you enjoy the content that you just watched. I need you to do me a small favor. Hit the description box, click on the beacon link, follow me on all social media platforms, including Rumble, where I put all the exclusive content that I can't put on YouTube. You know, all of the cussing and the fussing. Yeah, TV Killer forever.